I would just like to take a very quick moment to express that I am never doing karaoke ever again. Sometimes you have a really productive day, and sometimes you eat breakfast at 6 p.m. I had every intention of going to bed early last night, and I was super tired, but then I started editing a video, and I ended up going to bed really late. And then I woke up really early because my cats were crying for breakfast. So I fed them at like 7:30 in the morning, and then I went back to sleep and woke up at like 1. And then I went back to editing that same video, and I basically just had a juice and was snacking and never really ate breakfast. So I'm about to make this smoothie, and it has mango and cashew milk, hemp seeds, and a banana. And I added a little tiny scoop of honey. I'm just gonna add a little bit of ice. So good. I also made myself 2 really lonely looking fried eggs, and yeah, about to eat this breakfast. I also feel like I might be getting a small cold, so I'm going to take some Echinacea, and this is my absolute favorite ever. This is not a sponsored video. But seriously, if you ever feel like you are getting a cold and you want a natural way to remedy that, try this Echinacea, because I feel like it honestly works. I usually take 2 to 3 of them at one time, and they look like this. Hanley. Hanley. My cats are not outdoor cats, but Nick usually takes them outside in the morning while he's drinking his coffee on like a recess, and now they're both obsessed with going outside.
Excuse me?
Hanley.
Do you love going outside?
Carmen. Alright, come on, Hanley. Come on, baby. Okay, we're going in now. Okay, so I'm running super late, but I am quickly going to explain to you guys what is going on. Basically, one of my managers that I worked with in New York, we actually worked together at a couple different places in New York, a couple different nightclubs. He lives in Los Angeles now, and he is a manager at a rooftop lounge in West Hollywood. And he has reached out to me a number of times asking me if I want to bartend there, which is really nice. So I kind of want to check it out and feel out the vibe and see if it's someplace that I feel like I would be happy working at. I know a couple other people that work there as well, so I think it'll probably be a good fit for me, but I just want to go there and kind of like check out the space because I've never been before. So I told Patrick, who is my former manager, that I would come in tonight, Wednesday, and then he texted me this morning and said, hey, what happened? Let's get things rolling. And I was like, I think I'm coming in tonight. And he said, oh, I thought last night was Wednesday. See you tonight. Which is really funny because I feel like when you work in nightlife, it's really easy to like lose track of the days. So I'm going in tonight to see him, and I'm supposed to meet another coworker of mine who is also potentially looking for a bartending job. I just told him he could come with me if he wanted. So I'm going to start to get ready, I guess. And I just made macaroni and cheese. It's just one of those like box macaronis. And I'm going to attempt to eat and get ready and talk to you guys at the same time. Also, I have these like insane curly areas in my hair, which I never had before until I stopped taking birth control. So the first thing that I do is straighten these weird pieces out. After I do that, I just kind of like clip this side back so it's easier to do my makeup without getting it in my hair. Also, no joke, my hair literally smells like gasoline. I pretty much have been washing my hair like 1 time per week. My head is still not producing oil from when I stopped Accutane, and my hair and my scalp are just like really, really dry. So my doctor suggested that I can use something called coal tar shampoo. So it looks like this, and it is actually for psoriasis and like really, really dry skin. And I actually don't have psoriasis, but he said that I could use it anyways. It's basically just like a medicated shampoo if your hair and or your head is like really dry. But it smells like an actual exhaust pipe. The first time that I used it, I was like sitting next to my boyfriend on the couch after I had taken a shower, and he was like, I don't know what it is, but something smells like gasoline. Okay, for my makeup, I'm just going to do like a natural nighttime kind of makeup. So the first thing I do is start off with this primer, and this is the best primer in the entire world. It has like a really creamy texture, and I just put a little bit on my face. It's really, really hydrating without being heavy. It feels like you're putting a cloud on your face. Next, I'm taking Glossier's Perfecting Skin Tint and a blending brush, and I literally just like apply this all over my face and then blend it in with my brush. And now I'm just gonna go back with a tiny bit of a full coverage foundation, and I'm gonna put that on any tiny spots I want to conceal. I just have like 2 pimples right here that won't go away, but you could also use like a concealer. And next I'm taking Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to apply that on my face with a powder brush. I love this powder actually so much more than some of the higher end powders because it's like very lightweight and it doesn't get cakey. I'm pretty much like using the camera as a mirror, which is weird. Next I'm taking this blush by Chanel in Rose Bronze. I'm just gonna apply this lightly on my cheekbones. I like using this blush because it also kind of acts as like a contour powder. And I like to put a little bit on my jawline as well. All right, this part I'm probably gonna need to do in my mirror. And I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows very slightly. I don't have like super thick eyebrows, but I do like when they look a little bit more full. And I'm just using a brown eyeshadow from the Naked palette. See, you can see the difference. I think it's just like kind of subtle. I honestly can't tell if these are even or not. And now I'm taking Boy Brow by Glossier. And it's just like a tinted brow gel, so it will hold your eyebrows in place, and it will also give them a little extra color. And then I like to take this highlighter, and this is Haloscope in Quartz, aka the best highlighter ever in the entire world. And I just run that along the top of my cheekbones, and I'll also take it above my lip, just like that. And then I just kind of buff that in really lightly. It should blend in really easily. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this on camera, but if you can see how it's just like very lightly iridescent, and I think it looks really nice. Finally, I'm just going to put some mascara on. I've honestly had this mascara for like 2 years, which I know is really gross. Do I look the same as I did like 10 minutes ago before I put any makeup on? Maybe. All right, so I'm just going to change into an outfit really fast. Okay, so I think I'm finally ready. So I am wearing black skinny jeans, some high heel boots, and this turtleneck, which may or may not make me look like a criminal. I am going to call an Uber now and head to West Hollywood. I'm going to bring my camera and maybe film, but if not, thanks for getting ready with me. And I hope this video was slightly entertaining or interesting. And as a follow-up from my 2 last videos where I vented about having some struggles with depression and anxiety, I had a really great day today. My mood was generally good and I felt very positive. So I'm going to try very hard to continue with that positivity for the rest of the week. Look, everybody. Oh my god, my face. You guys okay? Yeah. Yeah! Yo, now I live downtown. car. And don't touch nothing, sit in the car. Let's discuss something. Either we shimmer.
What's up?
And we can get it on tonight. You smoke?
Got drink? Me too. We can get it on tonight. Alright? We can get it on tonight. Alright?
Plus got them Gucci nails, you a cutie still. And this my down girl too, ain't no groupie deal. That's right, I had to call up L. Yo, L.
Yo.
Yep.
Yep.
And we gonna get I smoke, I drink, me too. Cause we gonna get hot tonight.
Good drugs? Good drugs? Alright. Then
Hey ladies, hey mom,
What's up?
let's slide.
Alright.
Alright, we gon' get it on tonight. You smoke,